an original gunslinger. Hey yo, brave boy. You take this for toy. Me not play them games, boy. Hey yo, right now. PvP. Hey yo, yo, yo. If a player wanna start me, step in on the map, your whole team wanna war me. Bring a next level for me. You're not a challenge, your skills just call me. When I pull out my RPG, split up 16s like a SMG. Game boy, you can't test me. I'm one of you, don't impress me. Hey, I get you tricked. I got you tricked. I got you tricked. I got you tricked. I got you triggered.
Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome to another night of Farming Simulator. I love this game. Like, this is really becoming one of my favorite games now. There's so many little details to it that you just don't think, oh, I'm just got a farm and I'm just going to grow some crops, but there's so much more to it than that. And I'm just enjoying learning, and taking it all in. And then when I do play for real, like as in be able to play without having a new playthrough, I feel like I will be alright. Like, I'll be able to plant the crops when I'm supposed to and have a rotation and everything like that, because that's what I'm missing right now, is the rotation element of it. And yeah, so we are at the point now where we're about to harvest another lot of stuff, another lot of sorghum, and we're going to get that transported off to our grain mill like right away. And but yes, we've got a lot to do tonight. That probably won't take too long, and then we'll look at well, we're going to have to buy a tractor straight away, so let's get it on. Good to see you, everyone, tonight. Good to see Charles, Yeo there, and Artemis. Thank you so much for all your help that you've been doing with this. Now, I did install another mod. I did install the Universal Auto Load, so we will see how that works. Even though I haven't got any production chains started, I don't even know whether I will get to doing production chains tonight, but we shall see. We're playing for a chunk of time tonight. So we will have a good few hours into it. I really feel like I messed up though. I really didn't start off the way that I should have done, and I picked some weird contracts. That's why my hours are so much in this game. I picked a contract that was worth like so bad. It was terrible. It was like picking up carrots or something, and I didn't realize how bad that was going to be with the AI. So yes. So we need to buy a tractor, because we got another harvest. So what do we want to buy? I know I don't need to visit here physically, but so my theory is we want a large tractor. Now, I don't know whether I should just see. Here's a question immediately. How much can you customize if you have your own vehicle workshop? So if I was to buy this beautiful tractor here, can I upgrade the engine on it later? Is that going to be something that I can do? Like, I could buy the base tractor here. That would be all my money gone. But I'm about to get like another 100-ish, 80k, somewhere around there. So That'd be good. Good to see you too, Saint Cat. Good to see you. I missed you last night playing Eco. So I don't know. Like I'm kind of torn, and I still can't afford that Black Beauty. Or do I rent? What do I rent? Lease a tractor, buy another field, and like get it in like a couple of months, like get it in a couple of harvests time. You can always upgrade later. Does that mean you can change the color scheme a bit too? So I guess we can find out with that one. I don't know whether we can change that later. The design line. No, not interested in that. So this would be a good tractor to start with because of the power. Okay, yes. Okay, let's just double check because I need to make sure that if I remember right, I think that planter that I've been using, 350, yes. So we'd have more than enough power with that tractor. I always do this. So we'll have more than enough power with that tractor to do everything that we want, and we can always mess about with it afterwards. I think that that's probably going to be the best thing to do right now. And then we're going to end up with a tractor that we can actually use the haulage and everything else at. So yes, perfect. So we're going to be, wait a minute, 382,000. I thought it said it was, wait a minute, am I looking at the wrong one? Dang it, I'm short. Dang it. Okay, well, I can always buy a light truck, I guess, for this time around. Lease a light truck, because we're just hauling, right? Looks like I'm gonna have to lease one. What size do I want? I can't believe I'm like a couple of thousand short. What's a fairly good hauling one here? $203. Oh, 5,000. Yeah, that's it. That's what I need to do. That is what I need to do. Get a $5,000 loan. Borrow 5,000. There we go. You're right. I should have just done that. Forgot about that. Now I can buy the tractor of my dreams. Customize, buy. Because we're about to get all this money back in a minute anyway. What am I doing? There we go. I like the fence. I don't know why, I'm kind of drawn to the fence. All this snow is like a visual glitch, by the way. It's way warmer than this. You know what I was actually thinking in this game? I know people like add crop types and you can add production lines and things like that. Do you know there is one thing that I would like on this map? I would like to be able to make donuts. Alright? And coffee. So we could have a coffee shop in town, and a donut takes flour and sugar to make. And then you get to buy a donut. Like, you get to mess about with donuts. I think that would be pretty cool. Because right now I'm going to be eating bread. Now, is this actually... You know what? Now I'm scared. I am scared that this actually is snow, because it is only March. Oh yeah, we got that dirty great big pit there. Okay. It is actually snow. Am I going to get a negative penalty for harvesting in the snow? I guess we'll find out in a second. Really? It's missing some in the corner. How dare you? We leave no one behind! We didn't say it was a negative. Never harvest in the snow? Well, you've never done it before? I guess it's because I've got the thing on. The season's on. No season growth. Yep, I'm harvesting snow. That's right. The fields of snow. It's funny, it doesn't like you harvesting when it's raining, but it doesn't mind you harvesting in the snow. Hey there, Deep Explorer. Good to see you, DJ. So what sucks about this is that I'm going to get all the way down to the end and it's going to be about 60% full. Get ready for this. See if I'm right. It's going to be about 60% full. I wish I had a better harvester. Oh, you always have snow off? It looks so pretty. It looks so chilly. Oh look. Oh look. Am I right? Am I right? Is it going to be about 60%? Have I done this many times before? Yeah, there you go. So it's about 60. A very cold Pittsburgh. Oof. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to harvest a little bit differently this time. I'm just going to concentrate up and down the rows because then I'll have a chunk of the field at the top that is going to be at, well, just ready to harvest. Is it this cold in Pennsylvania? Is it snow in the fields? Actually, you know what? I think I can actually... I think there's another line here which is just... Yeah, there it is. If I go up a little bit more... This combine and me have gone through a lot together. Friends are there to help you get started. Hang on. Where's the snowman? Hey, Nisi. Beep, 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 beep. Wait a minute, have I messed this up? What have I done? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm going down the wrong line completely. Whoops! Hopefully, this will be just enough to get me up to 100%. Hey there, Rob. Super tired? It's a beautiful day. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. Dang it. Oh well. We've got to work out where we're going to take all this grain as well. By the way, what happens if your maintenance gets really, really low on your stuff? Because as you can see, this has got about 30%, and I'm sure the tool that I've got is probably about 30% too. Can make an ice cream with snow, that's true. Just the offloading, you want to keep it fixed. The lower it gets, the less it will harvest. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. Dang it, I forgot it does all these weird little lines. Oh, you know what I could do? I know what I could do. Everyone's telling me to make ice cream and stuff. No, that's a waste. I don't really want to do that. Put my pipe away. Oh my god, I'm doing wheel spins. Apparently I'm doing donuts in the snow. Jeez. I like power slid that. What was going on there? It's almost like snow is slippy or something. Jeez. What about the road? Oh, we don't worry about that stop sign. It's not important. No one pays attention to it anyway. I feel like that was like the IQ move of the night. Snow is slippery. Yes, I know how to get rid of the water tower, and Artemis has actually told me how to be able to build with no collision. So actually, we can totally build there. So I'm thinking of a design. I don't think we're ready for farm buildings yet. Yeah. We're close. We are close. We're starting to rake in the money. Yeah, get rid of the water tower. Yeah, so effectively, what it means is I actually have to go in. No, it's not a bomb. If only it was that exciting. If only, you know, you could come along and just blow it up. That would be fun, but no. In the game, it means going into the game files, using the Giants editor, and basically just clicking on the wire mesh and deleting it. So it's nothing exciting, but it does keep the water buy thing there, which unfortunately is the thing which causes the collision. But as Artemis has pointed out, I can just ignore it. So I could actually put I could even put a house on top of it and no one would see it ever again. So there's way, I need to think about it, basically. I could even put a silo on top of it. It's a good place for a silo up there. That's another yield sign, it's not important. Alright, so I think if we go down here and then we finish off that little bit, that line that we've done along there, it might be enough. I doubt it, but it might be enough. The thing about sorghum, it's really hard to tell whether it's actually been mowed or not, especially in the snow. It's a little bit easier in the summer. I'd be interested to know what my harvest yield was. I'll be able to see that, right? Under finances or something? Oh, well, at least we'll be saving ourselves a lot of extra money. Oh, look, I didn't even finish all of that there. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't finished. Dang it. Should be long enough. Just. My harvester is so wide. Luckily, my hose is just long enough. So just the tip goes over. Don't you hate it when your tool is too wide? But at least if your my hose is just long enough. Oh, I'm way off. My mic sound? What? No one else has that problem with their tool being too wide? Their implement? Like, it's really hard to drive down the road. I just want to say, look. It's difficult because it just gets in the way. We're not going down that one, we're going to go down this one. There we go, now we've got cruise control on. Now we can just concentrate on chat. And look around this beautiful landscape in the snow. How's Eco going? Eco's going well. We're kind of at a slowish period right now where I can always help out in a bit. I'll probably jump into the game afterwards and help push buttons and stuff and have a ton of food ready for basically we're making concrete and stuff now, and it's harsh. It's the mid game part where things take a lot of calories to do stuff. But yeah, we've got a road network kind of like done or set up. We have a polluting stuff making concrete and stuff out in the desert now. We pushed the button for that like last thing last night, so that was good. Lots of positive stuff going on. Tunnel is almost done. Lake Tunnel is done. Big D and Wolf kicked ass on it last night. You can now go from Simetz to the desert. Yeah, that's pretty darn awesome. Big D is was definitely very good last time. We put in some hours. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's so I don't have to drive so long to get to the bottom. So if I have a bunch of half-finished stuff, it's easier for me to clear it up at the end than to, you know, go up and down a full row or try and... The glass tunnel is awesome. That is cool. Now we just need to make it wider. Is it wide enough for interstate travel? Look at that. Well, now I'm kind of curious. So 10,500. Yeah, I don't think the yield is as good this time. I think you might be right. I need to repair my stuff. The good news is that this field is actually pretty quick to harvest. All of the fields, all of the harvesters that you can get pretty much go at 10 miles an hour, or 10 kilometers an hour, sorry. So it doesn't matter like how big your harvester is, it's always going to do it the same rate. Now the bigger the harvester, the more it can normally hold before it goes back, which is, you know, more useful in some ways. I actually need to work out. Now if I go into a menu here, is it going to mess me up? We need to look at sorghum prices. It's going, I know they're going down, but oh, there's a grain barge. We can go there. 1416 is still, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Yep, that's so the grain barge terminal 1, which I think is just around the corner. So actually that's really good. Let me just tag it. Pretty sure it's just over, yeah, there. That's cool. That's nice and easy to get to. So that's where we'll be dropping off our sorghum today. And we know we're not getting the highest price, but we are getting pretty much a good price for it. It's above average. I could wait for it to be, you know, to be the best, but then that means holding it. And yes, I have got a silo to hold stuff, but it's only 100,000. And what the absolute? I thought I told it. I thought I locked it in. So we got the tractor that we wanted. It should be powerful enough to do whatever we want it to do. We have got it's an average harvester. It's not the best. I actually really want to get one of the Fent ones from the download pack. Because I don't need the crazy big ones, but it would be nice to be able to hold like quite a bit of grain. See, look, 97, so we're going to be about the same as that one. There it goes. All right, so we're going to have to drop it off this time. We're probably not even going to get to unload like this full amount, which sucks. Oh my! What happened there? Now, we should get like 2 full, in fact, even 2 and a bit of these as a load. Yeah, the first time that I harvested this field, I got like 78,000, I think it was. I wrote down the numbers, 76,544. So let's see what yield we get out of it. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to repay that back. Repay that loan back. There we go, temporary loan. Excellent. Does that actually tell you your yield? I guess it doesn't. Historic yields, that would be a useful stat. Like, then you could compare and say, okay, well, why was this yield worse than the other times? So now at least we're only leasing out the implements now. So we've got the tractor. Now we've got a harvester. Combine harvester. 52,000 already. We're almost at the point where we could buy another field to double our profits. I really want to get, is it field 72, 70? No, it's field 69. No, I don't think it's field 69. I think it's, which one is it? 77. That's the one. I want to get that one as well. And then we can start thinking about, like, because that is like 386,000. Youch. Youcharoonies. Yeah, 59, 60, so it's about 61. Maybe 62. Need to back it up. No, wrong lane. Sometimes having the trees like around it's kind of frustrating. This one's going a lot further. But yes, this is I'm kind of doing very well with this. I think. Considering the shaky start and me changing my mind and realizing my playthrough and like trying to work out the crop types and everything else, and I messed up with the canola. I mean, I know canola would be normally kind of okay-ish. I think one of the ones that you would like to start with is wheat. Although I really need to have a look at the crop rotation and see what would be good when. All right. So we're about 40% done with that. We've got a bunch of 60% fields and stuff now. So yeah, my game plan is basically to buy up the grain mill, and then buy up the bakery, so we can start distributing bread. I think we're gonna have to do like maybe 1 or 2 more harvests. I mean, we got 52,000 the last time, so that would give us 100,000. But then we have to lease the seeder and the roller. Can you do hops with brewing? I don't think you can. There is no hops, I don't think, in the game. Now, I don't know whether that was something that Farming Simulator, that was a mod that we had on Lumberjack's server, or what it was. Because I remember him doing, like, using dirty pond water to make beer. Hops with brewing would have been fun. Or potato for like vodka or something, and it would be just fun to have lots of different crop types, like the coffee beans. Like we could make bagels at the bakery. There we go. So there's probably about 5% capacity on 5 to 10 capacity on those. That's a lot of sorghum. Yeah, 69. Nice. So this is going to be a kind of a bit of a weird line down here. Interestingly, I can't. The work speed is not going as fast. I wonder if that's. We're almost down to 50% with that. There we go. We can see the field a little bit easier now. It'll probably cost a lot to repair this thing. And the header. Header was about 50,000, I think. Or 60,000, something like that, brand new. Where's Mark tonight? He's probably playing a different game or something. I know that this game isn't his favorite. He'll be around. Now, will we get the lot of this done in one? Nah, there's no way. So yeah, we should get, like, the yield should be around the 76,000 mark. And my little thing has a capacity of what, 3,700? 3,500? So that is a total of 35, 35, 70, plus by 5,000, so 75,000 over 2 loads. And that feels like that's going to be the right place. Good evening, Gabriel. Good to see you. So yeah, as I suspected, we're going to be about the same in terms of yield. So that's good. I think it's just lowering my work speed though. Oh no, I'm not close enough. Fill her up, boys. Well, that's weird. Why am I short? Well, it's the I guess it's the British in me. Was that a bad teeth joke? As I suspected, we are literally just filling up, so it is going to be roughly the same. We're going to end up with like a tiny amount left over. I feel like I'm learning so much in this game, Gabe. Like I started out with canola oil and I was like, yeah, this seems to be okay, but I'm not really making much profit and stuff. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm thinking about this the wrong way. Like as a season, I don't have the limitation because I have the season turned off. So I need to be thinking about what crop gets you a ton of money very, very quickly. Like in terms of, okay, what's the growth? You want the shortest growth for the maximum profit. And it changed my mindset. Now, if I was doing regular seasons, that would totally change. Actually, no. Actually, no, I am going to put this back. No, yeah, we're going to put my implement down. My implement being so wide, it causes issues. My hose is barely long enough. I mean, it's a possibility that I might do that. I could always try some challenges and stuff. Yes, yes, I would love to turn stuff on. Like at the moment, my game settings are very, very easy mode. I've got easy economy, timescale as slow as possible for right now, but that's not really a cheat. You can do that anyway. Seasonal growth, no, I've turned that off, and then I don't have cross destruction, periodic plowing, field stone or lime or any of this stuff. So yes, this would change my gameplay a lot. I think with me just having the seasons on would change my gameplay quite a bit. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Where's Mark and Lily? Mark is around. I don't know. He hasn't popped in, but see, they're missing all these long jokes and my implement being too wide and. Yep, see, look, 2,000 above. So we ended up with a yield of 75, 76, 77, 263. It's pretty darn good. I got my first tractor. It's a beast. Yeah, your awesome teeth joke, you missed that too. Actually, let me just double check that the grain silo is the place to sell. Yes, it is. We're about to make a ton of cash again, probably another 50-odd thousand. Odin is sleeping right now. He was messing around a little bit earlier with boxes and stuff and scratching. Look at that, right in the middle. Pow, right in the kisser. Yeah, another 53,000. And we've still got some grain left over. It'd be nice when we can start transferring all of that to bread. We're going to be making bagels. Hey, Kid Dozer. Hope you're doing well. Alright, I guess we'll take this over to the grain terminal and then we will be on to the next bit. So we're not selling this at the best price right now, mainly because I think that that would be too expensive for me to do. Because I don't have a silo big enough to be able to take all the grain that I'm making. I have one that would make, it can make one harvest yield, but not both. Not for 2 or 3 harvests. Probably the next harvest, which is the lowest price, that will be one that I store. There we go, 3,000 from that. Alright, so we're up to 108,000 now. Not bad, not bad. This tractor is going to see a lot of mileage driving in it right now. It's going to be doing everything. Hey, IP Farms. How's it going? So we just harvested a big field of sorghum. I'm a new farmer. I'm a new farmer, so I've got all the settings turned off with the growth seasons being able to do what I want. But I'm gradually getting more the hang of it. Hang on, I should have... I need to take this back up to the buy station now. So we just generated about 108,000, something like that, just from that one field, which is pretty good. Actually, it was a little bit more than that because we had to take out a loan, like a 5,000 loan, to get this tractor. So this is my first tractor that I've actually owned. I've got a harvester back there. It's a case 2. Why do they always do that? Always do that. The AI in this game is as bad as the ATS. Let's get that moved out of the way. Also, I created those stupid divots the last game around the watchtower. Soybean is the best crop for the best price. Yes, you are correct. And really, by rights, I should be doing that. The thing is with soybean, though, right, is there's nothing you can do with it afterwards, is there? Like, you can't, like, make it, you can't preserve it, you can't do anything with it. It's interesting because I am actually doing this. Thing is, I am going to be doing a production chain with the sorghum. Yes, so we're going to lease this. And we're going to lease some fertilizer. And I think I've got all the seeds down the bottom here, so we should be good. Yeah, buy that. Oh, okay, I can refill it from there. I mean, to be fair, hang on, let's have a look at this. 1, 2, 3. Nah, we could do a soybean crop. That would still be a really good price. So we could do 2 sorghums for now, and then do this one as a soybean. Why don't we try that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because it would be falling price. It would be falling, but it's still going to be way more than the 1,500 or whatever that I'm getting with the sorghum. See, because I'm going to have to store that, and at the top price it's at. So, yeah, let's do soybeans this season. Let's see what we can do. I don't know how much of a yield that I'm going to get, though. I guess we'll see. Hang on. I can work this out. Hey, Metallica fan. Let me have a quick look at the yield of what we will be yielding with this. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Farming sim news. There it is. There's the soybeans. Super. So we got about 77,000 yield last time. All right, so we're going to math this a second. 77,000, 77K. So divide that by whatever the yield is, which is 8,200. Should give us the size of our field roughly. Actually, I think it's like 7,000. Anyway, soybeans. We're only going to get 4,500 per yield. And it takes 6 months to grow. Okay, so no, we're going to be better off with the sorghum. We're still going to be better off with the sorghum. No. No, IP Farms. No, I am all for taking suggestions. I am definitely all for taking suggestions because I am new, but I'm trying to work it out, like the math and the calculations. Regularly, yeah, you'd probably be right, but because I have no growth seasons on. Sorghum seems to give me the best output per dollar, if that makes output per hectare. So I can get 3 selling periods in, which, yes, it only generates 1,500 per 1,000, but I'm getting 76,000 or something a pop. Whereas with the soybeans for 6 months at 4,500 per, times that by 7. What's 7 times 4,500? I don't even know. Math is hard. Refill. Really? Okay, refill. Good. 18k. But you get 18k times by roughly 2. Wait, 7 times 4, 4.5. That's not right. $31.5. There we go. That sounds more like it. So we get a yield of 31k and then multiply that by 2. So you'd end up with, yeah. Now this thing is a beast. The liquid fertilizer is no joke. It goes through this like water. Wait a minute, I didn't load it. I didn't lower it. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid idiot. I forgot to lower it. Alright, there we go. That should be about right. Hey look, it's removing the snow. You know what? I can't abide not having the corners. Yeah, it is 11. Yeah, I guess. I guess I'll let you off. Alright, so the reason why I buy this planter is because the fact, or lease this planter, is because it cultivates, it fertilizes, and it plants all at the same time. And I love it. And apparently it erases the snow too. It's the one thing that I actually dislike about this particular planter. There is a seeder which does the same thing as this. It's like 249,000, but it uses regular fertilizer. Now, I will state that using regular fertilizer is actually better than liquid fertilizer. And the reason why I say this is that the liquid fertilizer is always dripping out. Like, doesn't matter what you do, as long as you got the seeder turn on, it's dripping out. Which is not cool. So I physically have to turn it off sometimes. Well, I totally messed that up. If only I could turn in a reasonable way, I would be amazing at this game. There we go. All right, shut that down. I got it. Okay, perfect. I just like to get every little nook and cranny that I can. Yeah, so we paid 17,000 for leasing this thing, which is probably one of the most expensive machinery things that I have to lease now. Now I've got the tractor, I don't have to worry about that. I've got to release a roller in a minute as well, just to make sure that we keep that yield high. Dang it, I missed a bit. You always think of Thomas English muffins. What? Why? When I say what? Now I'm curious. The first time you've seen snow in this game? Yeah, it is pretty. It is pretty. Looks like it might... No. I was going to say it's starting to melt, but I don't think so yet. A wise world told you to push. Wow, they are very wise, Galen. Maybe more people should push the like button and subscribe button. Oh. They're wise beyond their years. That'll do. If you think that this implement is long, you should see the other implement that I use. Imagine you're required to like English muffins. I do actually like English muffins. They remind me of McDonald's. You know, the McDonald's biscuits. No, not McDonald's biscuits. I sometimes have the McMuffins in the morning, but I used to really, really love McDonald's chicken biscuits, but they've turned them into like a giant chicken nugget now, and it's gross. I think we can still get the Southern fried chicken biscuit or whatever here. I think. But depending on where you are in the country, I don't think you've got access to it. Wow, so actually this... I need to look this up afterwards. So I think that... I don't know whether it's me and the fact that I'm doing this in the snow, or maybe it's the tractor, but it doesn't seem as powerful as the other one that I had. Uh-oh. 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 Come on. Yes, there we go. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. You know, driving trailers sucks. I'm more of a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit guy, but the muffins are good too. Yeah, I'm all about the sausage egg McMuffin. I do like the biscuits, don't get me wrong, but the chicken biscuits are where it's at. Have you heard about the tragedy of Darth Galen the Wise? He was so powerful with the like button, he could influence the like button to push the like button. You ordered some Monster Munch and McCoy's crisps on recommendations from some chatters. Should be here in a month. You will not be disappointed. Monster Munch might be a little bit weird. If you like pickled onions, then you should be good. Oh wait, you don't have pickled onion flavored stuff over here, do you? Oh, that's right. I always forget that. We have so many different types of like flavors compared to America. It's kind of wild. Like the UK have more, I think, have more chip choices for flavors. Do you like the snow, Lily? It's almost as like it might even snow in real life here tonight. There's rumors that it might snow here. You've never seen pickled onion stuff here? No. No, I got thinking about that. I've seen the do I like fishing games? I've played some. I haven't really played them enough. I would be down for it though. Yeah, so a chip choice that I've seen here that you'd probably like then if you like the pickled onion stuff is for a limited time only, I think it was Jimmy John's were doing dill pickle or pickle flavored chips. But that's the only thing that I've seen or that would taste remotely the same, probably. It's amazing. Like, UK is supposed to be, yeah, it has this rumor about having bland food. But from what I've seen living here in the South, I would say it's the opposite. Like, a lot of people complain about that. It's kind of funny. Yet you barely, like, there's so many curried restaurants and stuff like that and things, you know, that would be, that most Southerners here would probably like, oh my God, I'm clutching my pearls. This is just too much different for me. I only like pepperoni on my pizza. That's too spicy sometimes. Otherwise, I would eat cheese. Like, that's my impression of people around here. I mean, there are exceptions to the rule, clearly, but for the most part, it's like, you know, we made fish and chips recently with some fresh cod. It was amazing. You wish you could try that in the UK. Yeah, I mean, fish and chips is very good. And I grew up on a seaside town as well. So we had fresh fish we had fresh fish and fresh cod. There was often a fight for the biggest fish and chip shop in our area. Oh my! Oh, I was doing so well, and then I hit that tree trunk. Now, what way should my tires? No, that's it. Dang it! Look at that! I maneuvered my way out of that one. All right, there we go. We're good. Look how much liquid fertilizer I've got left. Nothing. I've got nothing. Good to see you, Charles Yeo. Yeah, my ex was a bit like that. She couldn't stand anything spicy. Like even Taco Bell was too spicy some places. I'm like, would never go to a Mexican restaurant or anything, and I was like, are you kidding me? I love going to Mexican restaurants. Yeah, that's true. I don't know where Mark is, but Gabe's been on fire tonight. Really needed a mod to handle him. It's been out of control. Alright, let's turn that off quick. Hold it up. Go, go, gadget! Cedar! Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Back it up, baby. Do. What? Why won't it pick up the cedar? Refill cedar, there we go. How much we got in there? Not a lot. So now we need to unload cedar. Aye, Captain. Alright, there we go. Now we've got to send this back. Actually, what am I doing? bought my tractor. Here we go. Now we need to send back the blue drive, return it. 7,734. That's how much that costs. 92,000. There we go. All right. So we've now seeded it. Now I think that it's going to tell us that it needs a rolling. Rolling. Keep rolling. Yeah, needs rolling. All right, here we go. So now we're going to get into our... Now we're going to go get our roller. I love this tractor. Wait a minute, I went down the wrong one. Oh no, there's a road sign! Who put that mail truck there? That actually really hurt me. I think that actually lowered my... Yeah, I think I dropped like 1% for hitting that thing. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. We've got to buy a roller. Well, we've got to lease it. We've got to lease it. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. You have to do the... You have to do the, like, So these are all of our expenses now. So that was a total of probably about 17,000 or something to lease that. So 17,000 to lease per time. The transformer has come out again. We saw this last time for the first time. You replace Nisi with a mark, and it's a win. Is that like mod bias or something? Are you saying that Mark is not a good mod as Nisi? I think that's what Streamlabs is saying. In slots. Oh yeah, I know. I figured out what it was. Go gadget roller. This is my really long implement. Honk if you like my implement. Actually, we should do that more closer. Honk if you like my implement. Well, there you go. It's quite wide. Actually, it's not really long. It's more wide than long. My harvester is wide, but it also has a big hose. This one's just like wide. That's true. Nisi had already shown up to say hello. Mark hasn't even had the decency to do that. I thought he loved me. And he was away. He's been away. Yeah, Nisi actually did show up earlier. She said hello. I think I saw him playing some rally demo or something earlier. That's how committed he is to his job as modding. We don't really need these road signs. They're just guides, right? The good news is we're returning these leases now in a reasonable time. And we've almost sown and done everything that we need to for this build. We've actually got the tractor that I wanted. I've got to upgrade it, but we can do that at a later date. Can get the mega horsepower. Yeah, one thing that I've noticed about this game is that the mod community, oh my god, they exploded this last weekend. So there have been so many new mods that have come out for this game, and when I say the word new, but they're not really new. They're conversions from Farming Simulator 22. And I just want to say a big, huge shout out to all the people that are working on mods for this game. Because although I have Farming Simulator 22, and there's nothing wrong with the game at all. This is obviously the newest game that I've got. And so, you know, look at me driving all over the place because I'm no good at backing up with a trailer. Hello, Raptoria! Good to see you all for another fun time on the farm. where everyone gets to see my wide implement. It's so wide. So much pizza. Oh yeah, here we go. Another thick line being rolled. We like big O tools, yep. And there we go. This one is about as big as you'll ever see. I was just saying today, like I was just saying before Raptoria came in, is that I really want to thank the mods, the people that work on mods for this game have really stepped up over the weekend. And I know probably due to holidays and stuff like that, but there have been some conversions that have come over from Farming Simulator 22. There have been some new ones. I appreciate all the new modded content that is out there and the effort that people have been doing. I haven't actually used it yet, but auto load mod is another one that I downloaded today, which will hopefully get rid of some of the pallet issues. Loading pallets are a little bit tedious. I did it yesterday for a laugh, well, for some fun and giggles. And it is fun. It is fun, but it's very, very time consuming. Sometimes you just want to be farming out in the fields rather than using a teleloader or whatever it's called. Soon. Look at that. So wide. Hey there, Iceman Yo. Hold your like button and watch this. Galen managed to Darth Galen. There is a rumor about Darth Galen, Darth Galen the Wise, who was able to make the like button like itself. Oh, pretty impressive stuff. You may have heard of him. But yes, tonight we've managed to get our own tractor so far, which has been good. We've harvested this field, we've sown it, we've cultivated it, we've fertilized it. Now we're rolling it, and then we'll be fast forwarding through a few more months. Hopefully, we'll have some. Also, we need to work on the leveling of that, because I kind of messed about with that last night, as you guys know. Or maybe you guys didn't know. Hey, James Dugan. It's a big old roller. Yeah, this is the biggest roller that you can get. This one's leased, because I can't afford to buy stuff yet. I'm not far off, though. Like a few more, like maybe by the end of this year, I might be thinking about either buying production or buying implements. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Maybe even another field to double our harvest outputs. We're rolling. You got bumped. What do you mean you got bumped? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe Streamlabs doesn't like snow. That's weird. Too much snow and it makes Streamlabs cry or something. I don't want to unfold. I don't want to fold this roller up. I have to admit, this tractor isn't as powerful as I thought it was going to be. I need to work on this tractor. Does the game let you increase the draw distance? Yes. However, I am running stably at a 60 frames per second, and I know that that's not always very high, but I am running in 4K resolution. Now, if I turn it up to ultra, something goes crazy in it, and it wants to drop my frame rate down to like 10 frames per second. So, yeah, it's not... It's weird. Alright, so we've got to get rid of this roller. Which was the roller called? Oh, there it is. The land roller. Return that. So it looks like we got a lot of this stuff which is kind of low quality. Do I take it up to the repair shop, or do I start messing around with leveling? Should I start trying to level across there? Or is that too, that's too high? We want to be about here. If we start leveling about here, maybe. I planted too much snow. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's kind of taken over everywhere around here now. Ugh. Such is the way. Okay. I didn't miss anything there. I didn't think I saw anything, but should I level across there? Or should I level down here more? Maybe I should just grab, like, there. And then we want L. Change brush size to be big as we can. I wonder how much this is going to cost. What do we think, chat? Is this worth doing? We're going to do it? You know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to save it just in case. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off the autosave so that I can make all the same mistakes that I did yesterday. And then save it afterwards. All right. I have no idea what this is going to be like. So we've got... Okay, we want to do L, M. All right, let's just try going straight across here. Hey, look, it got rid of the snow. Oh, no. What did I just lose there? Oh, nothing. Now, what does that look like? Does that look like trash? I think that looks reasonable. We could smooth that off. All right, let's have a look now. That field doesn't feel too bad. Oh my god, I have no money left. Well, there goes 88,000 on leveling like the plot. Okay, well that was fun. Still, we do have a level lot now. Let's have a look and see how well the sheds and stuff will look on there now. I know I don't have the money. That's a lot better. I mean, obviously we're not going to do that. We're going to probably put it like that. How do you make it kind of like, how do you make the placement go up or down? Is that, see, because is that going to dig out or is that going to dig in? I don't really know. Do we put those there? Do we put the shed up here? I've got to move them. What do we think, chat? Do you think that looks better? Or it will be better anyway. Yeah, we don't have the money for this. I mean, I'm not really worried about the money. Shift left mouse. Well, that's going to place something if I don't watch out. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at that. It's going to deform the ground. That's what I thought. So all the nice smoothing that we did, that we spent money on. Maybe that's what we do. We, mind you, on that one, it won't really matter. Because it doesn't really matter if that gets built into the back there. If it drops, makes a big cutting in the ground, it won't be a big deal anyway. Because that's not where the entrance is. I'm wondering about some of the silos too. I always pressed the wrong button. Construction silos. I need to have a look at a decent sized silo. That's what I would like to have eventually. Is that a ramp? Oh, it is. How's that supposed to work when you... Does it auto level it? Hey DC, oh, you're heading to work? Okay. See, we could put that somewhere over here. I don't know. We haven't finished with this. We haven't. I think this is a good start, though. I'm actually tempted to save this. Or could I be a little bit more cost efficient? Do you think that I could have been more cost efficient with the terraforming or not? Or did I do it wrong? Did I do it good? Did I do good or bad? Yeah, I don't have enough. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, do I want to reload? What the absolute? What is going on here? I like... Some say I'm Jesus. I'm walking on broken glass. Dun, 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 dun. I think we'll just park up right here. I didn't notice that glitch. There's already a farm here, we just can't see it. What the absolute is going on here? I don't think this is normal, is it? It's just around here. Have we found some underground pipes? Some secret underground pipes. You just can't see them. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, we're gonna have to reload this. Yes. These are the mods that I'm using. Just the regular DLC. A new harvester, which is actually pretty cool. I haven't used it yet. Larger capacity pallets. I might turn that off. Special offers show on screen when a new one pops up. And I just downloaded this universal auto load tonight, but yeah. So maybe we won't be leveling that. No, there we go. Look, it's like it never happened. See, look, it's like it never happened, chat. It didn't happen. So I wonder what is in the ground around here that you can't see. Well, that's a bummer. That means that I might have to buy an existing property to actually build a farm on. I was actually thinking about this 74. It's 101,000. Mind you, with the amount that I have to spend to level that, this might actually be more reasonable to actually buy this property here. I could buy 75 then as well, and we could put something in there. All right. An invisible force shield of the ancient Wapaloso tribe. Better go into the water room and choose a tinfoil hat. Yes. Yes. I think with the price that I spent to terraform that, I don't think it's worth it. You might as well just buy a new thing. Anyway, so we've planted everything. We've done everything that we wanted to do. We've got a nice yield of 77%. Between 75 and 77. It's mainly because I need a better harvester, right? Because the main reason why I need a better harvester is because the mulch sprayer out the back, I'll show you. The mulch sprayer out the back is not as wide as the actual thing that it should be doing it. So what I mean by that is if I had a better harvester, I think that they would spread it would spread over the tracks, wouldn't it? Or am I wrong? If I had one of these bad boys, I want this one with this 1700 capacity. It's going to cost me a fortune, though. I want the higher capacity. That's what, yeah. So I'm going to have to spend 580 on it. Ugh. Unless we find a cheap one, for half price. All right. It's time for us to push the day forward. So let's go and sleep. Actually, we can turn on autosave now. Oops. And we shall sleep the night away. Hey, hey. So, what has everyone else been playing? Farming Simulator 22 or 25? What have your thoughts been on it? Have you been enjoying 25 over 22? Do you prefer 22 over 25? All right, let's have a quick look at the the old sale. Big old cultivator at 4 meters. No, thank you. What is that? Headers are like, oh, so that's a, oh, it's a poplar header. Straw bales and a subsoiler. Again, all terrible sizes. And there's still snow on the ground. Even though it's 12 degrees outside and it's April. So this time around what we're going to do is we're going to be harvesting the sorghum, and we're going to be sticking it in the in our grain mill that we've got, because the price of sorghum is going to be absolutely terrible. It's going to be at its lowest, so we don't want to sell it then. We'll probably sell it the next time, which will be around November. Oh, it's Mark. It is Mark. He's finally graced us with his presence. Okay. What can we do with I almost want to wait for the snow to melt. But at the same time I'm like, it's a waste of time. Let's sleep. Hello, woodpecker. If you had the choice, would you want to sleep like this? That damn woodpecker. Okay, so the sorghum, yeah, the price is going down. The sale price, we still have that Massey Ferguson in there, which is useless. Cultivator, 7.5 meters. It's better, but not crazy. This machinery grinds down tree stumps. Okay. So nothing really interesting there going on. We've still got, I think we're about halfway through our growth. Yeah, we got about 2 more months. There are contracts as well that I could be doing, but honestly, I'm doing pretty well without doing them. I did make the mistake of, oh look, that's a good one. Green beans. Now, I don't know whether that one's got a holder or not. See, this is what I did. I did one of these, was like, yeah, money. Money, 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 money. And then I looked to see what you needed to do with it. To harvest green beans, maybe it doesn't have its own personal internal storage, which means that you have to have an AI driver or something which is driving alongside you, which was terrible, I might add. It was not fun. So, yes. All right, we're gonna fast forward again. Maybe we'll get some good deals. All right. We still have snow on the ground because it's kind of a glitch. Let's have a look. A grape harvester. And we got 1 month. We've got 1 more month left of growth. Wow, 12,000 for 88. But you got to take it all the way up to the north. Actually, that's a good point. We were looking at, I wonder what other land that we want to look at buying. 77 is pretty good because it's similar size, 6.5. I think that with this loss that you take there, I think you can actually, yeah, see, we could actually make this field way bigger. If we're going to use this as a farmland, or if we're going to use, like, I don't know, maybe 89, because they've already got stuff there. What do they have at 89? Has like a bunch of stuff. See, I don't know whether you can delete this out. This is another thing. I don't know whether you can sell this. Oh, look, it's another water buy location. But here would be... whole grain silo, which is pretty small. This couldn't even hold a combine harvester, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know. This is a potential one, and it comes with farmland too. 89's not very big. It's 5.33. 90's pretty good. If you can get 89 and 90, I think that you'd get pretty good field size from it. But that is 319,000 because that includes the farm area as well. That wouldn't be too bad You could probably sell some of that, make some money back as well. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting distracted with all my plans and machinations. Yeah. Okay, we need to visit this place, right? Is the snow melting? Melt already. It's June. All right. Now we get to harvest again. Actually, do we want to... Maybe we should repair the harvester first and the header, which is going to cost a lot of money, I think. Oh, it's raining. So actually we can't harvest yet anyway. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to, yeah, so that's a really good plan. So we're going to, here we go. So we're going to enter the vehicle. Well, it's really raining. Who put that tree there? Okay, fine. Oh, who put this tree there? It's so stupid. I want to cut this tree down so bad. Okay. Okay, it's pretty rainy. I guess we won't be planting sorghum this month. Well, probably just later on during the day. Man, it's raining. Or is it hailing? Is that hail or rain? I think this weather's messed up. That's hail. Well, that's just going to add to the snow that we had. Okay, I'm just going to wait. These buses and AI are just, yeah. All right. Okay, so paint condition is terrible. So to repair it, repaint and repair. Like, oh my god. Alright, we need to repair it. Does it matter about the paint condition? I guess we're going to have to drive this around. No, now we have to drop it. Oh, that'll do. So how can you make your things like better? Like, how do you keep your things in better condition? You have to have the, actually we can probably just have that on our thing. Do you want to have your stuff under cover all the time? Alright, there it is. Repair. Okay, well that's not too bad then. We're going to make the time go a little bit faster. It's not going to rain all day, is it? No. So at by 10 o'clock, it should be all right. I've got it fast forwarding now. Refuel this bad boy. Do you know what's funny? When I got that used trailer, I repainted it and everything. I got an achievement for repainting. We're upping the speed a little bit here. I love the fact that it's raining, snowing. If there's snow on the ground, it's probably something like 20 degrees out. Oh look, the snow's kind of clearing up now. I think this is a pretty good size header. It's a 12-meter one. Now we just have to wait for the weather. Oh yeah, you got to drip. Yeah, please drip your faucets. Don't do what I did. I had burst pipes one year. It was over Christmas Day. It was on Christmas Day, and my pipes burst. Don't let that happen to you. Drip your faucets if it's cold. I need to do that myself. I had a complete house replumb afterwards, which was very expensive. After all the breaks that I had, it was just it just made more sense. They found 3 or 4 leaks after that in various different places after that freeze, and yeah, all of that could have been solved by just dripping the faucets. I don't think I can harvest in this weather. I think it's gonna throw a fit at me. There we go. It's stopped raining now. We still have snow on the field, but... Okay, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go. It's a raining man, or it was. You just redid your pipes about 4 years ago. Did it yourself? Cost about 300 and supplies beats the 15,000 quote I got. Yeah, unfortunately, I paid the 15K. So hey, stay tuned. Hope you're doing well. So just to repeat what we're doing here, we are not selling this crop. Not now. Because it is the worst possible price that I'm going to pick up for this sorghum. So we're going to store it. I have got a silo that I can store all of this sorghum for like till the next harvest. And then we can sell like 2 harvests in one. It looks like my machine has GI tract issues. Well, actually, I wish that my machine had better GI tract issues. What I mean by that is it's actually not spreading it as much as I want it to. And I think that the next the harvester that I want, which costs 580,000 by the way, I think that if I have that one, it would actually be better. It would spread it further. Because this one I think is only expected... But this harvester is only supposed to have an about 8 meter header on it. And currently this is a 12 meter header. So it's actually not spreading as far as I want it to. It's because this implement is so wide. It's big, but the good thing is that this implement is a wider head, but its hose is even longer, which is better. Look at my hose. See, look how big this hose is, and it's actually bigger. You know, so it's good. But you can also make it into flour and turn it into bread. So this snow is gradually melting. It's going to show on here. But it's actually melting. We're actually going to go down here and drop it into my silo. Or I could just put the grain cart. I could just do the grain cart. Just to get some use out of it. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll do. Do you know what though? This hose is it's kind of thin. Like it takes a long time for that sorghum to get out. I mean, I guess that's the problem when you've got a long pipe. It can't be too thick. Oh, dang it. Who put that there? Which idiot puts fertilizer just in the middle of... Oh my god. Who does that? Oh, now I've done it. Come on, just skid along the ground a little bit. Perfect. All right. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I wonder if I have a bigger harvester, whether I won't have as many issues with my sorghum getting out slow. You know? This is basically Odin when he gets food. Any food whatsoever. This is how Odin acts. I can say dang it. Missed that. Doesn't look like cotton to you? No, it's not cotton. This is not cotton. Not cotton picking this time. This time we are sorghum. We are sorghum collecting, harvesting, making bank. Ooh, I suddenly realized I'm really close to the... Wait a minute, why is that? That's weird. There we go. We need to look up this chute. We need to look up the chute there. swear, this is this. Okay, it is doing. All right, just checking. That was weird. It's weird. It looks like the lanes are way too small. Oh no, actually no. It's just the angle. When you look like that, it looks like the lanes aren't right. Oh no, I messed up. Well, not really, but I was kind of hoping that I would have more in my container. Although, actually, a short load would actually be alright. Because if you remember, we're going to end up with like 2,000 engines or something. Oh, well, it won't matter anyway because we're so close to it anyway. Okay, that's weird. Why is it turning off? And why did I press Q? Oh no. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, I think. I think that's what happened. I thought I was pressing forward and I wasn't. I was probably pressing E. I don't know. I'm a noob. You can't, you know. Wait a minute. Why is it... I'll get it right in a minute. It's going to shoot out of its long hose. Yeah. See, look at its long hose. Yeah, it's a very long hose. And I'm spent. Bank now. We're not making it like we were when we did cotton, but cotton isn't as big of a deal this time around. I think we know it. I think the new crop this time around is rice. Rice and the long grain rice, you can get some really, really fantastic money on, although sugarcane's pretty good too. Sugarcane, you convert it to sugar. However, that is a... Oof. Sugarcane sounds brutal because the fact that it only has a 2-meter wide, like harvesting and planting. Should get down to about 60% on this one, 65. Okay, why is that? That is doing something weird now. Why is that turning off? Why is steering assist being deactivated? That is very strange. Hey, you notice something? I'm running at 10 miles an hour now, or 10 kilometers per hour. Before I was only doing about 9. Not much of a difference, but I do wonder if it was because of the maintenance level. I think we're just going to go at the end. I hate these little diagrams. They really actually mess me up. President, ding, president, ding, president. Shoot it. How would anyone feel about me playing X4? If I played X4, did a brand new playthrough, how would you feel about watching that? It's been a long time since I played it though. Some of the plot lines. I mean, it is a fun game, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's not very fast paced. Legion, it's kind of difficult for me to play games off screen. The reason it's been good for me lately is because I had a lot of time off work last week. But normally I don't really get a lot of time. X4 would be pretty much me doing a lot of stuff on the stream, which can get a little bit boring. I mean, could try that. Oh yeah, the harvesting machine is pretty awesome. Like it's great. It's kind of weird how it doesn't. Well, I guess it's chopping the tops off, isn't it? Isn't that going the wrong way? Should it be going the other way? I guess it's pushing it down. Chopping it off and putting it down. Not as fast paced as Farm Sim. Believe it or not, I think Farm Sim is faster paced than it. However, it would be nice to actually have help in that game, because I'm sure that there's a lot, like building your own space station and stuff like that. Like, I'd probably need help with that. Yeah, that's true, Mark. You can. I wonder what they'd smash through on my system. My playthrough, the Xenons came through in a really, really nasty place. They came through on the interstate of the galaxy. And so they were getting about everywhere. There was a little gate that opened and they took over everywhere. It was crazy. Alright. We're probably going to need the tractor to come down. Maybe not. I can always just chuck the rest in the silo. It's all going in the silo anyway. Dang, I went too far. Oh no. Right in the corner. There we go. Now, if I put cruise control on and switch over, it won't work. You're not supposed to get up to the seat when you have cruise control? Yeah, but I would have been back before I'd even got down the end of the lane. I could have made the AI do it. but then that would cost me money. And I'm cheap. Self-driving RVs. Just get one. Just get up and have a nap whilst you're riding down the interstate. Yeah. I mean, that's how it works, isn't it? I mean, pretty soon, you know, Elon Musk is he's pretty much gonna put the trucking industry out of business. Because if he automates the trucking business to use his trucks, which is self-driving, goodbye trucking industry. I mean, it might be a while before we get there, but, you know, if you think that these people aren't thinking about that and saving money. I'm gonna have to look at the ships. I mean, I never even got to a Corvette the last time I played. I think I was flying around on transport ships still. I think I had a transport ship and I think I had 2 transport ships. Alright, I've got a theory. I'm gonna go up this one, maybe. Maybe we'll be able to make it. I used to know all the ships. I used to know all the places to... What the... What's that? Car away to the danger zone. Wait a minute, I didn't do that one? Will we be able to get to the very end? I haven't drank anything tonight. Maybe I'll do X4 over Christmas, like in a few weeks' time. I'm sure there are some hints and tips that you guys can tell me. I still think the game is big enough to be multiplayer. More than enough. I basically just want something that hits hard. But yeah, so far my plan in farming sim is coming to fruition. The sorghum is running right. And I think it's going to work out more profitable for my particular playthrough than, say, like some of the other grains. Now, I don't really, like, I know that rice is a very, very big one. I know that they've made a huge emphasis on rice in this playthrough, or in this in 25, and there is some huge profit in the rice. But I didn't want to do rice. I am curious about sugarcane. I'm not gonna lie. Apart from I feel like sugarcane should be on a smaller field, maybe even than this one. I feel like it would take forever. I feel like harvesting sugarcane on a field this size would make you millions of profit, but it would take, you'd be harvesting it all day. Yeah, I've had cauliflower rice. I like cauliflower rice. There is one particular brand that I get. I think it's like Green Giant or something. Green Giant's one is really good. There's something about the texture in it which is perfect. It actually is, yeah. Yeah, I have that sometimes when I have curry and stuff. I know that's kind of counterintuitive because the fact that you're eating curry and then you're going to have You can have curry with tons of carbs in it and then have, you know, cauliflower rice, but hey, you got to save some carbs somewhere, right? Alright, we've got one full road to go down, I think. And I think it's this one. And that's why I hate the angles. There we go. We are harvesting. We are harvesting a lot of sorghum, and hopefully we'll make flour soon, but not yet. Got a lot of money to make. I'll probably end up playing Stalker tomorrow, I think. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to end up going back to... I don't know whether I want to do the main quest. Maybe. But I'm so far behind, like most people. Because I went off and did my own thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, rather than do split streams this week, I'm going to try and do like one stream a day, like I have been doing, rather than splitting it all up. I don't know, and we'll see how my streams do. Got to try and mix things up. little tiny little lines here. I wonder if we can get them all done in this one. No, we won't. There's no way. I wasn't too far out, I'm guessing 100% though with this one though. I was right leaving it till last. Look at that, I'm not far off. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Damage that this has already taken. Why has it taken so much damage? Do vehicles take more damage when they're older? Yeah, so we'll eventually be creating sorghum will turn into bread eventually. I just need to make like $1 billion or something. You've been going over a bump at the end of the field? What do you mean, contracts in this game? Yes, but honestly, they take a long time, and I don't know, like they just don't feel as like, maybe it's me, but I just don't feel like I make a lot of money from them. I spend a lot of time doing them, and I don't get a lot of money in return. Oh, that's about right. I guess, yeah, I guess you could do that, but the problem is the fields aren't always that big. You bring up an interesting point, though. That is actually a valid point. You could do that. This poor junky trailer. No way. All right, let's see. What have we got in the... what have we got in here? Let's have a look. $76,973. Okay, that's pretty good. Damage, 39%. Maybe we should take that up to repair it. I could do that. We could do something like a plow job or maybe mowing. Doing over there? Let's move this bed over towards me. Alright, let's have a look and see what can we... How much is this going to cost to repair this? Now bear in mind I got this second hand, and so it was already like this when I got it. Gotta keep it tip top. It is kind of ridiculous to repair, like repaint stuff. It costs like an absolute bomb. Alright, so we're going to take this back. And then we're going to maybe look at hiring some AI jobs. That's not a bad idea. Because it's going to take $700 or dollary dues for an hour. I guess it just depends on the jobs, because most of the contracts that I'm seeing, you're only getting about 2,000 or 3,000 from a job, and then to hire the equipment. What do I do that? There we go. All right, let's have a look at some of the contract jobs then. That one's not bad for cultivating. Actually, that one's pretty darn good. That one would be a good one to hire out. That one would be a good one to hire out. Geez, there are some good ones here on this one. Harvesting, probably not so much. Yeah, because you have to hire a bunch of them. Mowing, not worth it. Maybe the plowing. Plowing would be worth it. All right, let's try the cultivating one, because that's a pretty good one. All right, let's borrow the items. I'm always confused by this. Which way round? Oh, I think it is this way, isn't it? It's always this way. Where have we got to go to for this one? Field 22. Okay, so we go out here straight along and up. I know that one. I know the way. This one is a good one. The fertilizing, actually, we have to pay for the fertilizer, so actually that's probably not worth it. You started on the rows first? Well, whatever. I don't care. I think that is a good place to stop it there. That AI guy will generate me some extra money. Not a lot, but doesn't matter. Every 5,000 counts, right? Even though I'm going to be making like 100,000 in a few months. All right. Yeah, I think we'll save it here. It's been a good night. And yes, I think we shall do that. We shall quit. It's such a fun game. I know a lot of people don't always see it as that fun, but it's just a different game. People think, oh, what can you do in this game? Why is it so fun? Well, when you start playing it, you start realizing all the little intricacies about it that like make you think. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for tonight. I greatly appreciate everyone you for spending time with me this evening. You can support the channel by donating to Streamlabs or by becoming a member on YouTube. And if none of that tickles your fancy, you can hit the like and subscribe buttons and ring that notification bell so you can watch my streams in the future. To be honest, it's much more important that I get to see you all again. I'm Red Viking and I'll be catching you in the next one. It'll probably be Stalker tomorrow. Good night, guys.
Feeling all the